Hey guys, what's up? It's Cartman12 and today I'll be reviewing Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. The movie picks up exactly where the Deathly Hallows Part 1 left off. Harry, Ron and Hermione are on their journey to destroy the remaining Horcruxes. This is a spoiler-free review, so I won't spoil anything, but I will just let you know what I think overall. This movie is good, but is definitely not without its flaws, and I will talk about them right now. Now, the flaws. Number 1. The death scenes weren't handled that well. They weren't as violent as they were in the book. That is obviously because the movie is also geared towards children, but they still could have made most of the deaths in this movie more violent. There were a lot of deaths in this movie, even the main characters die, and that is one place where this movie also fails on. Because when the main characters die, you don't really get an impact where you feel emotional or like you're gonna cry or anything. Another gripe I have with the movie is that it is 2 hours long, excluding credits. I thought that was too short. When I walked out of the cinema, I couldn't help but feel underwhelmed. Not that the movie sucked, but I wanted to see more. I walked away feeling empty-handed, like there was not too much for me to remember of the movie. Also, I have read the books and know that if the movie was 30 minutes longer, like the other Harry Potter movies, they could have fit more relevant scenes into the film. So the movie definitely had to be longer, and if David Yates can't give us that, then he should exclude some of his own scenes and replace them with the relevant scenes from the book. Okay, now some of the good stuff I thought about the movie is that one of the best scenes in the film was how Snape was explained. Obviously some of the scenes were missing from the book, but I really liked how his story was done. It was a very emotional scene that hit the entire audience in the cinema. I actually heard some people sniffing and wiping their eyes. It really was a fantastic scene. The way it was all put together with the Farewell Dumbledore music was absolutely amazing. The scene was so powerful and easily one of the best scenes in the whole film. The acting was done extremely well. The acting in the Deathly Hallows Part 1 was very dull and really quite boring and downright odd at times. But in this movie, the acting was great. The actors really made it feel like these are really tragic times, and the emotional scenes were done faultlessly, especially the scenes with Alan Rickman. Let's talk about the fight scene between Harry versus Voldemort. It was actually done really well, considering that the book did not have a big fight scene between the two in the first place. This was the only fight scene that you could call epic in this movie. It was really that good. The big fight at the end with the school and the Death Eaters, on the other hand, was not that impressive. When this fight was advertised to be the epic battle, I was expecting it to be really good, and that I would want to watch the scene over and over again, but the scene was not that good. The battle was okay. When you watch the whole movie, the fight flows quite nicely, but it was not epic like the fight between Harry and Voldemort. It was just a battle, and that's it. The word epic is nowhere to be found in there. The ending, however, was really good. It was set 19 years after the events of the Deathly Hallows Part 2. And all of that was mixed with the original Harry Potter theme from the first two movies, and that was a perfect ending to a great franchise. So this is it, this is the end, no more Harry Potter. Or unless J.K. Rowling is thinking, this is rumoured, but she's thinking of going to the next generation, which is basically Harry's kids, Ron and Hermione's kids and all them lot. Basically, going and exploring their little times in the school. But nothing else can be done here. But she was, I think she was thinking that before that 19 years, right after the Deathly Hallows Part 2, in between that 19 years, she's thinking that something could go on. But the main Voldemort character has been killed off. I don't think it'd be a good idea if she just put another another bad guy in there just for the sake of it. I don't think it would have gone well. So Harry Potter was a not very good movie. It definitely had its flaws. I can't mention them all because I'd be spoiling too much of the movie, but overall I give Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 a 7 out of 10. But like I said before about how short it was, it definitely wouldn't hurt this time if they made the movie longer, and that is why the movie has lost a few marks. So I'm going to end this review by giving you guys some advice. Don't watch the movie in 3D. The movie was filmed in 2D, and the only reason it was released in 3D is so they make more money on ticket sales. So the 3D doesn't add anything to the experience. Just watch it in 2D like you did all the other Harry Potter films. You owe it to yourself. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.